Hello, 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 collective. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel the energy for the collective. Those who have subscribed, those who haven't subscribed, those who just come here to listen out of curiosity. May we are able to guide and help heal at least one person in the world today. Archangels, Holy Spirit, those of the highest white light who walk with me every single day, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here today. So this energy in Pluto in Aquarius, it seems to be something that's all over. Just synchronicities of it I've been running across, so I figured I'd just do a video about it. A video that could possibly help explain some of what's going on. For those of you who know what the reset is, the shift energetically, I'm sure that you felt a shift even in your own energy on a day-to-day. Some of you could be really in your feelings, really feeling like, I'm just not my old self. I haven't been able to execute things. And that's just a word that when I was doing a reading the other day, a personal one, that came out and it stuck with me. It's this feeling of not being your old self. Well, I mean, it's because you're not. And the energy is shifting in such a way to kind of gear you to use the lens of hurt. And it's about really pushing you to look at those hurts, to look at why it is you do the things that you do when it comes to quote unquote the dark side of you, your shadow self. What are those rooted triggers that you must look at, that you must heal so that you can propel forward into what's new? Now, as we simultaneously shift with each other, because there's going to be a shift even with people in your energy, I urge you to have a planification of forgiving yourself for looking at whatever is brought up, forgiving it, letting it go, and trying to figure out where that came from your higher self perspective, but also from your childhood self. I also had a very meaningful meeting that I have with one of my very good friends once a month. We just talk about anything that comes out in the energy. I feel like we give each other personal readings without any cards. The cards are for you, they're not for me. I don't really need them. Except sometimes it does direct our energy and help you to, just know that whatever you feel, you don't need cards for. You don't need tools for. I don't do readings a lot with cards anyway. I have them there. Sometimes people want them. Sometimes people don't. And sometimes we don't really need them because we have to be real about what's in the energy. And if we can do that, if we can practice that, it'll lead us into discernment and using our third eye, also known as your gut, so that you're able to discern a certain situation. You're not always going to have to, get out a card or use a crystal or whatever. They're just helpful tools to help guide us along, kind of like training wheels. Because at the end of the day, the real consultation, the real reading, the real energetic pull is back to the Most High, into loving each other and giving each other exactly what we need in that moment. And I feel like it's shifting right now to us really needing to take a look at the shadowy parts of us that are keeping us from moving forward or executing what is next for us, or really leaving those bad habits behind, whether you're cheating on somebody, whether you have habitual things that you feel like you do that are not healthy, especially for those people around you. Whatever it is that you have to surrender, whatever it is that you have to let go, a food addiction, feeling like that is your coping mechanism, that is who you are, that is who you need to be, you don't. And just really releasing that and giving it to the Most High. Before you give it, transmute it for yourself and say, you know what? Yes, I did this, but I don't have to live this way anymore. I choose not to live this way anymore. And you will be able to surrender and let it go and move forward. And so when I talk about Pluto in Aquarius, that's what it feels like. There's this energy, there's this momentum, kind of like riding the wave when a surfer just waits for that perfect moment. This is the perfect moment. This is the perfect moment you've been waiting for. And remember, things are going to shift around you externally too. The earth, weather. I mean, we're talking about weather. We're talking about raining in places that it doesn't rain. Being hotter in places it's usually not hot. It's not a punishment. It's just a shift. It's the earth just stirring things up and helping us with our shift. So, sometimes we move to certain places because we're called to go there. Let's figure out why we're called there once we get there. Let's figure out what it is that we're supposed to be doing, and just be authentic in that, right? Scorpio's reading was about being bold and making the first move and being authentic. What does that mean? It means going after exactly what it is that your soul is calling you to do. And this is the time. I can feel it. I've been going through some of my own shadow work and realizing that, one of the things that I've worked hard to do was to, a couple years ago, right before COVID, I had a vision, a purpose, a plan. Okay. And I lost 80 pounds. And I did it, and it took me about a year, but I did it with a personal trainer. I stuck to it. Even when my finances were not good, I still paid for it. And I was successful. And I honored that accomplishment. And then COVID hits. And I'm in this habit. I got my trainer. I'm doing my thing. And boom. So a lot of us were thrown off by COVID while we were living in our purpose and unraveling it is. So we look at this as kind of like the reset from that, right? So now I'm back on, I obviously put on the 80 pounds that I lost, literally exactly is what I put back on. And now I'm like, okay, let's ride this wave. But I was looking at the fact that why, if I have the tools that I need right in front of me, why aren't I using those tools? Why aren't I using the energy? Well, there's something from my past, something from my childhood that is eating at me that I must release in order, because it's kind of like a trigger. So I've just figured out I just don't feel like I deserve it. I messed things up and I didn't stay true to my word, but my inner child wounds, people didn't stay true to their words. There was a sense of abandonment. There was a sense of neglect. And I had to basically fend for myself. And now I have to forgive that and let it go and not make it what fuels me, because it's always going to be about that. And when I don't have that coping mechanism, when that coping mechanism is actually debilitating me and not thrusting me forward, it's not, I'm going to put on the 80 pounds again, right? So this time, it's about facing that, releasing it, surrendering it, forgiving it. So it just is given and transmuted. So it's no longer there. And in its place, is my true intention. The intention of feeling like you are deserving. You deserve this. You deserve this energy. You deserve the now. Let go of those things that are impeding your ability to feel like you deserve it. Yes, we all have done things in the past that are not so great, but it is your time. It doesn't matter what other people tell you or what it is that makes you feel like you don't deserve it. Let it go. Transmute it first and look for reasons why you deserve this, because you do. So I'm going to pull one card for each, and that's it. Hopefully that's how Source wants to do it. And yeah, just ride the wave. Let it go, transmute it. You could do a ritual. I do forgiveness sessions. I'm actually about to do one in a couple, I think in about an hour, where, you write things down and we release it together. We transmute it, then release it. And you can go to a beautiful place and do it, a quiet place. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. But I've done it in the past, and it really helped me. And I'm working on doing one for next week. Okay? There's a lot of heaviness that will be released. Perseverance. That's right. So for the perseverance that got you through. And then 4 is my number. So here we are with the confirmations. We have perseverance. You will persevere. You have persevered. No matter how you feel as a person or what you've done to make you feel like you don't deserve it, you've still persevered. No matter where you are in your journey. So keep pushing past what it is that you said you can't do. What else, Source? Source? We have freedom, but that's not what wanted to come out. But can we get one, Source? There you go. Outrageous openness. So, dear love, literally, dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. So, perseverance, being open to receive. Okay. What else, Source? 13 minutes on the clock. There is some material things that you need to let go. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. In order for you to open up, let go of those people in your life that are just using you for your material wealth. Stop using other people for material wealth. In some kind of way, there's an attachment there for some of you, because it's not for everybody. Okay? Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, there's a sense of emotional loss that, and you saw how I put my heart on my hand before. There's a sense of emotional loss that you need to address. Address it. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it, baby. Get rid of it. All right, collective. Let's see. Source, please give us the last collective message for this channeling session. Let's see what Source has. Get grounded and be in the energy of the elk. It's harvest time. It's reaping season. It's harvest time. So you're either on track for reaping, Well, everybody's on track for reaping and everybody's on track for harvesting. So if this time around you haven't harvested exactly what you thought you deserve, you just get to reassess, right? We have the root chakra, the number 7, today's the 7th, and then we have winter. But spring is opening things up. Things will melt. Things will start coming into fruition soon. So just take this time to take inventory of those things. And let's see what Source's last message is for you, collective. Fertility, creation, foresight, and goals being realized here. And just pure abundance. Source, what is their message? What is their message of hope? Financial discipline and self-love. So there you have it. And there goes the change. And financial discipline has a lot to do with root chakra stuff, right? So discipline yourself financially in the fact that you're able to be open, persevere, take the time to take time off. Don't look at it as just money. Look at it as giving yourself that time, putting things in order so you're able to do that, and then withdraw. Withdraw, take the time. Grief, being a part of grief, you're gonna go through it either way it goes, and then trust that the Most High is holding you in the palm of his celestial hands. I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today, and collective, I sure hope it was you. Thanks for watching. You got this. Bye. 17, that's my number.